Fresh and Fit is a podcast that thinks women are stupid for not wanting to be cheated on.
But is he still gonna cheat by the time I'm a doctor? Like, I find him now, but once I'm a doctor, is he still gonna cheat on me?
Probably if he's successful.
So then what is the point?
No, you should commit. He's gonna cheat on you regardless. Just accept it. That's what comes with it.
If I'm ever in the hospital or Miss Lady, please don't take care of me. Just have someone.
They have guests on their show to help give troubled men advice. One of them being a self-admitted grapist.
Oh, we used to do it without permission. So it's not like she came over and said, hey, I want to sleep with all you guys.
Yeah.
We said, hey, man, that white girl like you. Get over here. And then we put, yeah. We just come in with this.
Oh,
Yeah.
In fact, Myron himself has pressured women into doing certain acts with him if they want to be on the show. The core of his arguments are based around some of the most insane logical fallacies.
Some men are intimidated by successful women.
because women that are successful act like men. If I wore heels, right, and put lipstick on once a week, you probably wouldn't date me, right?
The host of the show wrote a book about how women are a drag on the economy.
Why women deserve less, okay? I'm tired of this.
Y'all think I'm saying women deserve less just to be funny? Like, nah, man, like legit, like they don't provide much to society when it comes to what they provide.
Copyright abuse.
Fresh and Fit decided to hit us with dozens of copyright claims.
Freakouts.
So get the fuck off the show, bro. Get the fuck off the show.
And except you, bitch. Fuck out of here. Because when I was 18 years old, playing fucking Halo, figuring out my life, no bitch would have taken me.
And titties.
Touch your elbows together. Try it. Can you push them together? Oh, good job.
This is gonna be a fun video.
My name is Jenny. I'm 34 years old.
Wait, 34?
The hosts of the show are Fresh, who literally contributes nothing. He just sits there and occasionally gets horny.
If the girl is on her moon cycle or her period, her menstrual time of the month, is that a solid no, or is there?
I got one sentence for you. Real bad man, don't stop at red light.
My man.
And Myron, who pretty much runs the show. So if it looks like I'm picking on Myron more, it's cause I am. He's clearly the brains of this operation. Not that that means much, but the real anchor of the show is the woman they have on. They're meant to represent all the hoary, stupid women of today that have taken over the world. A lot of the women they have on the show are there to promote their OnlyFans, Instagrams, or TikToks.
Some know me as the throat goat. Some know me as the semen demon. Some know me as the glizzy gobbler.
Yeah, I'd hate women too if they were all like this. Sometimes they bring in women from the club that have no idea what the show even is, a fate worse than death, and then they sit there and try and make them look stupid.
Listen, we didn't even want to come on the fucking show. Sneeko called us today, told us that we should come on the show, said that it's going to be fun, said that he's going to say that, told him to be nice to us. And we didn't even want to come on, Sneeko. So the fact that you're over here calling us boring and we didn't even want to do this.
Shaming the girls for being single at 19 years old.
We are single, but we're 19.
It don't matter.
Why do we need to be in a relationship at 19?
Where's that guy now? You said you were single before.
Yeah, I was in a relationship like not that long ago. I don't have to always be in a relationship.
Wow, Myron, really making that 19-year-old look dumb for not locking down a man yet. Yeah, she's the unreasonable one.
Nico, her man has these traits now. Why is she with him?
Did you say that?
What?
Your man has those traits?
He's not my man, but I think he's working towards it. That's why we're not together, because I don't
He's
want
working toward. He's not there yet. They're in high school.
No.
She just said
It's a high school relationship. That's not a good comparison.
No.
Imagine making Sneeko the reasonable one. And then other times they're just so drunk they can't even lift their heads.
My name is Jenny. I'm 34 years old.
Wait, 34?
And I'm single.
Okay, that's cool.
I'd like to argue that the majority of women on this show are not stupid. Myron is just the king of logical fallacies, saying some of the most ridiculous shit. If any regular person heard some of this, they would be confused too. He says he hates successful women.
Some men are intimidated by successful women.
It's not that they're intimidated. It's that women that make money and are successful are annoying most of the time. That's what they don't want to tell you.
Very combative.
Because women that are successful act like men. And men don't want to date themselves. If I wore heels, right, and put lipstick on once a week, you probably wouldn't date me, right?
Bruh, how is a girl having a job or degree the same as you literally cross-dressing? Everyone there knows it's a ridiculous statement. They're laughing at him. But when she goes to rebuttal, he cuts her off, never giving her a chance to respond.
I don't know.
You wouldn't, because I'm acting like a girl, right?
I would want to see you like that.
Yeah, you wouldn't. But I'm saying if I did that once a week, you probably wouldn't take me seriously, correct?
Yeah, but like
so
how,
hold on, stop.
I can't tell if he's really just that stupid or if he's trying to tell us something because he brings this up a lot. It's like one of his core arguments.
How about this? Let's say me and you are dating, right, hypothetically, and you find out that I might have done some gay porn in the past to make some money. What would happen?
Well, you'd be fucking gay.
Keep it $1,000 with me.
What would happen?
Yeah.
I feel like...
You would break up with me. That's the truth. You would leave me if you found out.
Well, because I would assume that you were gay, and then
Okay.
I'm your secret to cover up your gay
But my
identity.
past matters, right?
No, but it's not necessarily like the fact that it's your past that matters. It's just the fact that you aren't being.
But it was unattractive.
Bro, this guy's gay.
Are any of you men?
Nope.
Okay. Have any of you fucked a girl as a man?
Have you ever fucked a man as a woman? What are we saying here? This is what he has to do to win arguments. Just come up with ridiculous scenarios that derail the entire conversation. If a girl goes to speak up against it, tell her to shut up.
No.
Do any of you understand what it takes to be attractive to women as a man?
I mean, I understand the concept.
No, you don't, because I mentioned a bunch of them and you looked at me like I was crazy when I mentioned
In
it.
a conversation about body count, Myron says this.
Let me ask you another question then. One more time. Another dream scenario to make so this all makes sense. Let's say you go to a fortune teller. That man of your dreams, you find out 5 years from now, he's going to be broke. No ability to provide security for
Alcoholic.
you. He's going to become an alcoholic. Would you stay with him now that you're armed with this information?
No.
Fantastic. Women are interested in a man's future. A man is interested in a woman's past.
Gotcha, bitch. That's not a gotcha, Myron. You would not marry a woman that would become a crippling alcoholic. Nobody would. That's absurd. Sometimes he'll redefine entire definitions of words, thinking it makes him look smart. He does this in another debate over the same topic of cheating.
Now, when the guy steps up, goes to the strip club, and gets paid, gets sex with a escort, whatever. Now you're mad at him for stepping out. But once again, you leverage that whole period of time against him, and then you wonder why he cheats. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, what if you are giving him everything he asked for and he still cheats? So what's the explanation there?
We told you already, men don't cheat, they just
All
have
right.
sex.
Yeah, that's cheating.
All right, so
having
that's-
sex is cheating. You putting your
It's
heart
not.
into
Hold on,
somebody
Chris.
else is cheating.
No,
Like,
it's not.
If it's not an open relationship, that's cheating. Myron can't even comprehend a world where a woman would want him for more than just his money.
What do they need to bring to the table if you are going to take a man seriously in a relationship and
Respect.
possibly marry him?
literally, he needs to bring respect. Like, I can handle up on my own. If I want something, I can go and get it. I can go work and get whatever I want. I don't have to depend on somebody to do
Okay,
it.
does he have to earn at least as much money if as you, if
no,
not more?
he doesn't.
How old are you?
Me, I'm 20.
Okay, yeah, she's no life experience. Okay.
And since he can't get her to agree with him, he just dismisses her entirely based off her age, even though that's the age range he tells men to go for.
We know this from statistical fact. From 18 to 24 is when women are the most desirable to men universally. That's a fact, okay? If a woman wants to take that 6-year prime and go ahead and take 6 dicks and in a day and travel the world and be on yachts and fuck a bunch of guys and have sugar daddies, all that shit, that's her prerogative. That's fine.
It doesn't sound fine. Myron must have been the fat dork in college that couldn't get laid and had zero charm. He holds a lot of fat kid resentment.
And except you, bitch, fuck out of here. Because when I was 18 years old, playing fucking Halo, figuring out my life, no bitch would have taken me. So now that I'm up, you're down, fuck that shit. I'm going to exercise the leverage. You want to be with a guy like me? You need to be at your fucking prime.
This is sad. Get better at Halo. I don't know what to tell you.
In this lonely, painful life. This lonely, painful life.
Myron's tactics to pick up women are depressing to say the least. On one episode of Fresh and Fit, it was revealed that he tries to pick up women using sugar daddy websites.
You approached me on a sugar daddy website and asked me to be your sugar baby.
That I don't pay girls off sugar sites.
Facts.
Thank you.
Then why are you
and
on
then
there?
also,
Why are you on there?
because I use it as a dating site, and I've said it many
The
times.
site he uses is seeking.com. It's basically an escort site. It's described as sugar dating, where you gift women things in order to go on dates with them. There's a recommended list with the most popular gifts. When signing up, it immediately asks if you're looking for earners or attractive people. You then need to immediately put in your yearly income as well as your net worth. Myron's profile name is 1% men. Hey Myron, maybe this is why you think all women only want you for your money. It's because you go after the most shallow girls.
Most guys don't understand their value. They bring a girl into their life. They give her everything. She hasn't earned it. She doesn't respect him. She's walking all over him. She started to dictate the relationship. You're not getting sex tonight, blah, blah, blah.
Obviously, this is your experience, so I can't argue that. But there's...
I mean, this is biology. Women are hardwired to extract resources from men. It's been that way since the beginning of time.
Myron's other tactic to try and pick up women is to go to strip clubs, sober. Yeah, that's fucking weird, bro.
So you go in the strip club and you don't spend any money.
No.
But we still respect, though.
Point being, ladies, is that number one, at strip
really,
clubs,
but okay.
there's other girls there that aren't dancers. You could talk to them. That's number one. Number two,
the moment you pay, you
But
become a
they're-
customer.
Their time is money, though. Like, half of the time they're faking it.
So you go over there, you look at the females, and do you mind your business? Do you get involved, or is it
Do
strictly
you know what
business?
these 4 letters stand for? PAMP. All right, I'm done. All right, cool.
This guy's boring.
No, but honestly, like
They're just trying to not give anybody else.
There is a
their
way
money.
you can actually go to a strip club, and not burn your whole wallet by paying anything, and still add value to girls in there.
You're not gonna tell us how to get women in a strip club because you don't understand.
This guy only knows how to get gold diggers. And when he unsurprisingly fails to get a girl from the sugar daddy website and comes home single from the strip club, his final tactic is to blackball women for sex. Hey, you want to come on the show? Well, then you better fuck me. He writes in DMs to one of the girls, I'm just being honest and stand by it. I'm not collaborating with you unless we fuck. You have fucked a bunch of dudes I know and aren't special. You could have just said no and kept moving, but you were clearly in your feelings and going through all that effort with the poll, etc. Go ahead and screenshot the conversation to clout chase. Bro, this is some Harvey Weinstein shit. Your motto is turning simps into pimps, but bro, you're the ultimate simp. You're literally bargaining for sex. You use sugar daddy websites, go to strip clubs, begging women for sex by pressuring them with your podcast. Hey Myron, maybe you wouldn't have to do this degenerate shit if you could just find the clit. Instead, he has to come up with this philosophy on why you can't make a girl come.
It's way more important to protect her than to please her. Who gives a fuck about a woman's orgasm? It's useless.
Sorry, honey, I can't please you right now. I'm too busy protecting. Everyone then laughs at him.
Do it if it happens. Awesome. If it don't, like, all right, well.
So that's why your relationship's gonna work out.
He then comes up with a spiritual reason for why it doesn't matter.
All jokes aside, only one ejaculation creates life, and it ain't the woman's, lady. So it's the guys.
Right.
So,
bro, you talk about casual sex all the time. No life is being created. My favorite part is the guest just throwing Myron under the bus.
guys do all this extra shit, you know, or they're like, you know, they're like more focused on like pleasing her. I look at it like, bro, what the fuck? Like, as a man, you already have to bring so much to the table to even fuck this bitch. Like, what? You gotta have game. You gotta be attractive. She's gotta feel the vibes. Like,
but,
you gotta.
But it's like an accomplishment, though. It's just like she's like, oh, you did good. You're like, yeah.
Yo, Myron, I think I know why women don't want to sleep with you. Is this why you gotta Harvey Weinstein them? You know what? It's starting to make sense why they invited that proud rapist on their podcast.
Open wide, kids, because I'm gonna grape you in the mouth.
Fresh and Fit brought on a guy named Charleston White, who proudly admits to assaulting women.
We used to run trains on white girls.
Choo choo. Shout out Robin Hood.
We used to do it without permission. So it's not like she came over and said, hey, I want to sleep with all you guys.
Yeah.
We said, hey, man, that white girl like you. Get over here. And then we put,
shit.
Yeah. We just come in with dicks out.
Oh, shit.
Yo! Guys, don't get too excited. He's literally talking about rape.
Hey, we want some pussy.
Yeah.
Me and my homies like to play this game. Some call it Amtrak, but some call it the train. We all would line up in a single file line and take our turns waxing girls behind.
Yeah.
Every time it get to me, I would shit out of luck because I stick my dick in and it will get stuck. The girl will say, stop. I say, I'm not.
Whoa.
The girl will say, stop. I say, I'm not. That's enough. Come on, homie.
What the fuck? Being a red pillar is sort of like team sports. Everyone's got each other's back no matter what fucked up shit is said. They act like it was a product of the 80s.
Yeah, that was a culture
trains?
back then, unfortunately.
Okay. But these clips of them talking are recent.
Get your motherfucking ass out of here. If you got a problem with what I say, I don't believe women shouldn't be beat. I think it's okay to whoop her up. You can't tell no man what.
Forcibly ran train. We forcibly used to white girls, and we used to sneak crack in the white girls' cigarettes to fuck them. We didn't sneak nothing in they drink. You lying on me. We didn't do the black girl like that. Only white girl, white boy.
I hate Chinese people. Shit, I don't give a fuck about China, man. I hate Chinese people. I think Chinese stores should be robbed. I think Chinese women should be brutally by big, well-hung black men that hate Chinese women. China Mac. I think Chinese babies should be and uses alligator bait.
There's zero pushback. It's like, hey guys, want to address the giant elephant in the room? What's funny is these guys sit there and cry all day. Men have it so tough. All these false allegations.
If you're a man, You're guilty until proven innocent instead of innocent until proven guilty.
I agree, but when you have a guy on who's done that, who speaks proudly of it, you guys just laugh. It's all jokes.
Culture back then, unfortunately.
Okay. What kind of double standard is that? You got a double standard on rape. You're just a bunch of feminists for men. Different side of the same coin. It's pathetic. They once shamed a girl for walking out because she didn't want to hear about how they don't believe in rape studies.
It's not as common or as prevalent as people think, because these studies that you're talking about, that some of you guys are citing, they were done off of faulty call-in questionnaires. Hey, did you have a drink with a guy? You leaving?
Yeah.
Okay, then get the fuck out of here.
I'm hungry.
If you can't have tough conversations, then there's no point for you to be here.
She didn't even say anything. She politely left because clearly she's been assaulted. Waka Flocka, their guests, sympathized with her, making them look like jack-offs.
Hey, you know what she said, valid, and I ain't want to put her business out there. I know she got raped.
You can tell. She walked away.
But it's not about you could tell. Like, she been abused as well. And she don't really got people there for her. So that's an act of acting out. And that shit right there could damage her, like people saying it.
Myron then says, forget that. The real reason she left is because she's stupid.
We need to go back to bullying people, letting them know, no, that's not really how the world works. You sound dumb. Change your way of thinking. But we don't bully people no more and tell them they're dumb. We need to go back to doing that.
Nigga, that's wrong.
That is wrong.
Flocka walks out because he realizes how weird this is. It then turns into Myron saying, women can't get raped if they just leave.
If you're going to make a statement, back it up.
The raping thing was wrong. Like, I just
What
didn't want
part
to
was
go
incorrect?
back.
Which
you
part
were,
was
you were
incorrect?
basically saying like a woman should just say no right then and there and leave. Not
Yeah,
all
they
girls
should.
can do that though.
Okay, but that's what they should do. That doesn't
That's
mean
what they
it's-
should do, but not all girls are able to.
Whose fault is that?
Whose fault is that?
Yeah.
Hey, Myron, a girl can't just leave if 6 dudes ambush her with their cocks out.
We just come in with dicks out.
Or if they're drugged.
We forcibly used to white girls, and we used to sneak crack in the white girls' cigarettes to fuck them.
They then get laughed at.
Not all girls are able to.
Whose fault is that?
Whose fault is that?
Yeah.
I'm guessing us women, right? I'm not. I'm guessing it's our fault.
You gotta bear some responsibility.
I'm guessing.
Okay, you're saying listen, you're saying responsibility, but like we said, these men are two-faced. They are going to put on a front.
Who picked the man?
They put on a front.
But Myron, he lied to me.
Who picked the man?
He drugged me.
Whose fault is that?
Yeah.
What, you think the rapist puts it on his name tag? Hello, I rape. This is who they're talking about when they're saying they can't just leave. And Myron and Fresh welcome with open arms. Based, alpha. Harvey Weinsteining a girl into sleeping with you and then glorifying a rapist. You know, they make some real men over there at Fresh and Fit.
Give it a ballsy balls. Give it a ballsy balls.
As you may already know, these red pillars love to act tough, but they actually have some really fragile egos. They talk about how we need to bully people for saying stupid shit.
How about we just say people are stupid?
Yes.
How about that? Like, bro, like, yo, we got to get away from like giving people, you know, outs for being retarded.
I agree, but when people call out Myron and Fresh for the stupid shit that they say, they don't take it on the chin, no. Instead, they illegally DMCA strike videos in an attempt to silence any criticism.
Fresh and Fit decided to hit us with dozens of copyright claims.
Their explanation on Tim Pool was laughable to say the least.
Adam Griffin says, can you ask why these clowns tried to take down Abba and Preach with fake DMCA strikes?
What?
It's not funny. It's actually just sad and pathetic, but go on.
So basically, we have a lot of people that talk about us on the internet, and some of it is slander, some of it is defamation, and using our content in their videos, and we're like, okay, cool. We've waited out for a while for you to stop. You're still doing it. So, you know what? Cool. Now we're going to take legal action against you because obviously you're attacking our character and our integrity. So at that point, hey, it's all fair game.
None of that has to do with DMCAs or copyright law, which is what you use to take the video down. Defamation cases are completely unrelated. Myron then makes this paste-eating statement even more mind-numbing.
Simply put, if someone breaks into your store, right, and takes a broom off, you have a hardware store, takes a broom off the shelf and starts beating you with your own broom and won't leave and does it for 4 months, what are you going to do?
Well, you can't file a DMCA over it.
Apparently not. You can't.
Yeah.
Fucking owned.
We got to get away from like giving people, you know, outs for being retarded. We got to go back to telling people they're stupid.
You're stupid. You're Aiden Ross level booger eating stupid. But at least he knows he's dumb. You're unaware. It's worse.
Friend zone, friend zone.
But Fresh and Fit aren't the biggest losers in this story. No, that award goes to their pathetic fans. Imagine subscribing to a channel that's supposed to turn simps into pimps, but then they really just turn you into a simp for them. These same people tune into the same show about the same topic of how women suck every week and give the men money. Why? At least if you pay a woman, you might get a booby pic or something. With these guys, their show is free. You're paying for advice from a guy who can't even find the clit. Or worse, they're paying for his book.
Y'all think I'm saying women deserve less just to be funny? Like, no, man, like legit, like they don't provide much to society. And here's the other thing too about marriage, right? So let me give you guys some numbers. And this comes straight from my book, Why Women Deserve Less, by the way.
It's a book about navigating the modern dating world. In it, he sources another book on how to have sex, which I find hilarious. He writes, if you can't sexually satisfy a woman, you can't succeed with them. Well, you know, that comes from his own life experience.
It's way more important to protect her than to please her. Who gives a fuck about a woman's orgasm? It's useless.
He breaks up the dating world into two contracts. The old contract, which is men provide resources and protection, women provide sex and if wanted children. And the new contract, modern dating, which is I don't need a man, men are trash, down with the patriarchy, believe all women. Now that we understand the difference between the two contracts, this is how he views modern dating. He sounds like a high school virgin. Him and Elliot Rodgers should team up for the sequel. The book's only real advice is that you need to make it into the top 5% of earners to get laid. But even if you do all that, it says your woman will still probably leave you because women suck. Just look at Tom Brady. The paradox or risk men face is even if you become the best man possible and then go beyond that to turn into a top 5% man, you'll still get divorced or have your girl leave you, just like Tom Brady. Excellence with a chance of tail, and that's about all you could hope for in life. And that's how the book ends. There's no advice on how to approach a woman or how to work out issues with your spouse. Nothing. It's a sad, depressing book written by a sad, depressing man. Fresh and Fit should change their name to Fake and Fat.
We are physically superior to women.
They rely on logical fallacies. Their fans are a bunch of simps. They're worse than simps. They're a bunch of sad, closeted simps. They're in simp denial. Their entire channel is just meant to make you angry and depressed about being a virgin while giving you advice that makes you stay a virgin. It's like a Doofenshmirtz evil scheme to take over the tri-state area. They had a rapist on their show. Myron blackballed a woman for sex. Like that's borderline rape in itself. And just like Pearl or Sneeko before them, they've also referenced that Jews secretly run the world. I'm not even kidding.
Sometimes we might have to cut the stream short so we can go ahead and go to Rumble because, as you guys know, you can't talk about certain things, whether it's, you know, taboo topics or boys, if you know what I'm saying.
The red pill has two truths. One is women suck and the other one is Jews suck. Oh, and if you're a man, you gotta have a victim mentality at all times. Can't forget that one. Bunch of male feminist, menemist. I love it. Video tomorrow on iDubbbz, then Hassan, so subscribe. Shout out to all the homies over on Patreon. Phoebes, Crimson Glass, Zombie Fox, Riveter, Christina Vina, Detective Pika, Mac Monkey, Bo Blacks, Necro Valley, Stefan Bildman, Abby Blackbird, The Confusing Opinion, Matt Swanson, Eddie Bill, and the mega homies, Reynold Hughes, Hellison, IGP, Jason Johnson, Your Taxi, Latchkey Gothboy, Free Spirit Katie, Lore Reloaded, Papa Gut, Evan Do Things, Addy Chris, it's Aussie, Caden Lulin, and Luis M. Gonzalez. These are the kind of people that allow me to make the videos I want to make without having to worry about YouTube's monetization system. It's so humbling to see all the support, so thank you. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter, and until next time.
You're a fucking penis hole. Grab a dick and eat it whole. I need to know if you were dropped when you were just a fetus though. You're so fucking ugly and your face is fucking foul. Jeez, you're so fucking loud. Can you shut your fucking mouth? Can you shut the fuck up? You're a fucking